morning. All right. So we're going to start off this morning by introducing the class of 2021. You can give them a round of applause. Okay. First up, we have Haley Bracey. Haley played softball since 8th grade. She's a member of the National Honor Society since her junior year, and she plans on attending Fort Valley State University and will play softball and major in animal science. Next up is David Browning. David was our SGA president this year. He's an official heritage representative of the new Youth Council for 2 years, and he will attend the University of Georgia in the fall. Next up, we have William Bryant. William was a member of the 2019 Region Championship baseball team and plans on attending the University of West Georgia in the fall. Worth Burkhart. Worth is an Eagle Scout who was a member of the cross-country team for 7 years. He plans on studying transportation design and will attend the College of Creative Studies in the fall. Harris Salada is our next senior. Harris played baseball and football and will attend Florence Darlington Technical College. Next up is Jay Chapman. Jay was a 4-year letterman in baseball, a 3-year letterman and captain in football. He will attend the Honors College at the University of Mississippi and plans to major in public policy leadership at the Lott Leadership Institute. Next up is Banks Coggin. Banks was the president of the Honor Council, 2-time intramural basketball champion, and will attend the Georgia Institute of Technology. Next up is John Cummins. John was a member of the National Honor Society since 11th grade, band leader of the Talons and Despoiler. He will attend the University of Tennessee and plans to study engineering. Next up is Faye Decker. Faye played interscholastic and intercollegiate polo for 4 years. She's a National Honor Society historian. She will attend the University of Georgia to pursue a career in environmental science. Next up is Eli Garrett. Eli was a member of the baseball team. He played guitar for the Talons, and he plans on attending West Georgia Technical College and plans to become an EMT or paramedic. Next up is Thomas Gray. Thomas, or Steve, is a Key Club treasurer, varsity baseball player, played third base and pitched. Thomas will attend Mercer University and plans to major in chemistry.
Our next senior is McKenna Hatfield. McKenna is FCA president, cheerleading captain, and she will attend the University of Mississippi and hopefully come back to Heritage to teach one day. Our next senior is Brandon Herlock. Brandon helped lead the team to win the region championship his sophomore and his freshman year. He's an all-region soccer champion his senior year, and he will attend Georgia Southern University. Chloe Hutcherson. Chloe is our Key Cup president. She's captain of the varsity soccer team, and she will attend Auburn University and plans to major in biology with a minor in computer science. Congrats, Chloe. Our next senior is Sam Lewis. Oops, sorry, Cadence Jennings. Cadence is captain of the varsity volleyball team. She's head of our community council, and she will attend Kennesaw State University Honors College, and she plans to major in international relations. Our next senior is Taylor Johnson. Taylor is a 3-time state volleyball champion. She's one of the 3 founders of our community council, and she will be attending Howard University to play volleyball. Our next senior is Simran Kutliwawa. Simran was SGA class representative all 4 years in high school. She was also the iServe program manager, and she will attend the Georgia Institute of Technology and plans to major in neuroscience. Our next senior is Sam Lewis. Sam was captain of the cross-country team. He was the drummer of the Talons, and he will attend Tulane University in Louisiana and plans to major in environmental science with a minor in music. Our next senior is Bo Martin. Bo is chairman of the Noonan Youth Council. He is the founder of the Finer Things Club, and he will attend Georgia State University Honors College, and he plans to major in philosophy. Our next senior is Sam Moore. He is not here today. Sam has worked at State Farm Insurance in the 11th grade. He played on the baseball team in 9th grade, and he will attend the Kelly School of Business at Indiana University. Our next senior is Thomas Morenzi. Thomas is the bassist for the Talons. He's a member of the Grove Theater Company, and he will be attending the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga. Our next senior is Iana Odelaja. Iana is a captain of the varsity girls basketball team. She's a leader for Life Mission, which is a volunteer group that travels to Nigeria every 2 years to help women and children in poverty. She will attend Erskine College to play basketball.
Our next senior is Jenna Patel. Jenna is our National Honor Society president and SGA secretary, co-captain of varsity soccer and basketball teams, and she will attend Georgia Institute of Technology and plans to major in biochemistry on a pre-med track. Our next senior is Sim Rhodes. Sim was on our 2014 basketball state championship team, and he will attend the University of North Georgia and plans to major in business administration. Our next senior is Andrew Rich. Andrew was the captain of our varsity football and baseball teams, vice president of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and will attend Johns Hopkins University to play football, and also plans on majoring in applied mathematics and statistics. Our next senior is Genevieve Richards. Genevieve was co-captain of our varsity volleyball team, vice president of Students Against Human Trafficking Club, and will attend the University of Georgia and plans to major in biology. Our next senior is Maggie Rivers. Maggie is our senior class president, spent more time on crutches in high school than actually walking, and will attend the University of Georgia and plans to major in biology. Our next senior is Nathan Roethlisberger. Nathan played soccer at Heritage for 5 years, proud to bring diversity to the school by representing Canada, and will attend Kennesaw State University and plans to major in mechatronics. Our next senior is Isabella Siegel. Isabella is a proud member of the Grove Theater Company, where she worked in all fields of the company, from teaching choreography to learning lights and sound. A selected member of the Community Council that discusses the inclusion of all races, cultures, sexualities, and religions at the Heritage School, and she will attend High Point University in North Carolina to pursue her passion of the performing arts. Our next senior is Julia Smolinski. Sorry about that. Julia qualified and competed at the American Eventing Championships, competed regionally and nationally on the Heritage Equestrian Team and the Jade Anderson Eventing Team. She will attend the University of Oregon and plans to major in cinema studies. Our next senior is Sophia Grace Stemberger. Sophia was on our Fellowship of Christian Athletes social media manager, lead role in spring musical of Elle Wood and Legally Blonde, and will attend the University of Mississippi and plans to major in early childhood education. Our next senior is Luke Stoffel. Luke coached 2 intramural championship winning basketball teams, won Jubilee for 2 years, and will attend Piedmont University and continue playing baseball. And last but not least, senior David White. David played varsity baseball for 5 years, member of FCA leadership team, and will attend Georgia State University for baseball and plans to major in exercise science.
At this time, I'd like to invite David Browning to the stage to lead us in the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag. United States of America. Please rise to the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic which is one nation, under God. Thank you very much. You may be seated.
Let's pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for bringing the special Heritage family together one last time. During this incredibly difficult year, we thank you, Lord, for reminding us of the importance of this school. It's truly a special place that has brought bonds that will last a lifetime. We have been blessed to have dedicated teachers, coaches, and administrators that want to see us succeed and achieve our goals. We ask you, Lord, to keep your hands on each student here today and guide them through this journey called life. May we glorify your name with our successes, and may our words and actions bring honor to your name. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Good morning. This is such a fantastic day. To me, it feels really normal, so I'm so excited about that. The only thing that's not normal about this Honors Day is that every seat is not filled. So before we start awards, I want everyone to turn around and wave at that camera up there, especially students, because your grandmothers and grandfathers and aunts and uncles, sisters and brothers are all watching. And you're very important too, and I'm so sorry we couldn't have you all. This has been an unusual year, but it also has been a wonderful year. There are so many things that I would not trade for the world. And seniors, I know it's going to be super busy tonight, and I'm not going to have a chance to speak to you personally. Oh, I was not going to do this. You are a fantastic group of young people. Please know you always, always have a home with us. The Grove will always be open to you. I want to see you at homecoming. I want you to call us. I want you to let us know how you're doing. You are such an integral part of this school. I really cannot imagine the campus without you. You guys were sixth graders when I started. You all have grown so much, and I am so, so proud of you. I cannot wait. Please don't get so famous that you forget us, because we will be watching you and anticipating all the wonderful things that you guys are going to do. So congratulations. Again, I did not think I was going to get the chance to say this to you tonight, but I want you to hear me, how much I care for you and how much we all care for you. And we want the very, very best for you. So with that, we are going to start our awards. When you accept your award, you guys are going to go out, and Miss Mindy and Miss Ginger are out with the cameras to take your picture. Eric Larson was supposed to present the English first, but Brooke Martin is going to do that in his place, so I'd like to invite her to the podium to present the English award.
Would Bo Martin please come to the stage? Each year, the English department selects one student who displays a passion for all aspects of English language arts. This year's recipient is Mr. Bo Martin. Those who know Bo know there is seldom a time when he is not carrying around the latest novel he has chosen to read, even if it's during my class. These selections are typically complex literary masterpieces from the likes of Tolstoy, Dickens, and Dostoevsky. Bo breezes through these classics with an insatiable desire for more. To fully appreciate the award Bo is receiving, allow me to tell you a brief story. This year's AP English Literature and Composition students were tasked with selecting a prominent 19th century novel to read and analyze independently. Bo asked if he could read Charles Dickens' A Tale of Two Cities, stating that he had read it once before, but he wanted to complete a second, more analytical reading of the novel. As I prepared, Mr. Larson prepared to send in the list of student selections to be purchased, Bo jokingly asked to get him a nice copy on the school's dime. Well, Bo, because of your love of literature, Mr. Larson did just that. Wow. Congrats. Would McWilliams Howell please come to the stage? In 2017, two Heritage students, Laura Perdomo and Candler Rich, graduated from Yale University. In their honor, Yale awards one Heritage student each year the Yale Book Award. The award recognizes outstanding leadership, scholarship, and intellectual promise of an outstanding high school junior. This year's recipient is Mr. McWilliams Howell. McWilliams is not only extraordinarily respectful in the classroom, but he displays a great deal of interest in the curriculum. His perspective offers valuable insight to any content being covered that enhances learning for all. I know this love of learning is something he will continue to carry with him, so it is my pleasure to present him with this award.
Good morning, buenos dias. I'm here to present the Spanish Language Award. So this year's recipient is Mr. John Cummings. John is a person who genuinely loves learning as much as he loves people. In the short 2 years I've known John, it has been evident that he knows no strangers. His love for people is the same way he approaches his love for learning the Spanish language. For him, it's not just about making connections, but rather it's about building relationships with others. I was able to see this firsthand in and outside the classroom, and I'm a better person for having witnessed John's love for humanity. Please join me again in congratulating Mr. John Cummings.
Bonjour. Would Maggie Rivers please come forward? Maggie has been an outstanding French student all 4 years that I've taught her, but never as much as this year. Maggie, during her tenure as a French student with me, she's always sought ways to connect with the French-speaking world, including traveling with us to Quebec before COVID. This year, though, Maggie had a very challenging senior year. AP French was just one of the difficult classes that she chose to take this year. And with everything going on in her life, while some students would have allowed themselves a lower grade, Maggie dug deep within herself and rose to every challenge. AP French was very hard for her at first, and I think she may have doubted herself just a little bit. I never doubted her for a second, because the thing about Maggie is that she's going to get there and she's going to figure it out. I'm sorry. And she is going to excel and flourish. Maggie, I can think of nobody more deserving of the French Department Award than you this year, so congratulations.
Salvete. I'm here to announce the Latin Departmental Award. This year it goes to Jalen Cunanan. So Jalen was a member of my AP Latin class this year, which is no cakewalk of a class. The Latin texts on the curriculum aren't easy by any definition, and it's almost unending. Luckily, everyone in that class didn't come to mess around, and everyone far exceeded my expectations for the year. Jalen is getting this award not because he's inherently gifted at translating Latin, but because he was driven and completely dedicated to getting better this entire year. He was one of the only students I had this year that came in to seek extra help when confused with the material, and every day he came into class with the homework done and wanting to know what he got wrong so he could make himself better. This progressed to the point that I could tell him what he got wrong, and he could tell me why immediately. This is the sign of a special classicist to me, not just being prepared for discussion, but being engaged in the process of bettering himself. And I'm very proud of the work he's done this year. The gift is a two-parter. It's a box of Cheez-Its he left in my room 4 weeks ago. and a copy of Virgil's Aeneid. Now, wait a minute. You already read this book, didn't you? It was part of the AP curriculum. I am positive that he didn't read the last chapter, not only because he failed the book, chapter 12 quiz, but because he told me often that he didn't read it in English. It's good, Jalen. It's on the curriculum for a reason. All the conflict gets resolved. It's good. All right. Anyway, there you go.
Good morning. I'm Becky Tackett, and I'm here to present the Math Award. Will Banks Coggin please come to the stage? In considering what I wanted to say about Banks today, I found an acronym that perfectly demonstrates why our department selected Banks as our recipient. Mathematicians love acronyms, so here is what I want you to remember, Banks. Potato. The P is for participation. You have never been a spectator. Stay active in your learning. O is organization. You always demonstrate responsibility for all assignments, all materials, all deadlines. Thank you. T for teamwork. Your leadership and cooperation with your classmates is a gift. Keep sharing your talents. A, attitude. Your positive outlook, willingness to help and ask for help when needed, and mindset of success will take you far. Tenacity. I appreciate your perseverance, your follow-through on suggested activities outside of class, your hard work to understand our concepts, and persistence in solving the most challenging problems we present. Open-mindedness. It's been a pleasure to see your interest about applications beyond the course curriculum and the way that you're open to new ways to solve problems. Congratulations on being our Math Spud of the Year.
Hi, I'm Jenna Black. I'm the visual art teacher. It is my honor and privilege to present this year's Upper School Art Award to Samantha Goodwin. I feel like I've known Samantha much longer than just this year. Samantha relishes her time in the studio to create and relax. Samantha Goodwin is passionate about art. Not only does Samantha care deeply about developing her own artistic style, but she also cares deeply about others and inspiring them to create and feel good about their artistic endeavors. She started the Upper School Art Club, which has been a place for students of all levels of artistic skill to express themselves and be free to see just how much fun making art can be. Samantha thrived in the AP 2D design course this year. She never stopped exploring, revising, and developing a portfolio that is rich in skill as well as deeply meaningful. I am so proud of you, Samantha, and I am so grateful for your creative spirit and uniquely beautiful talent and drive. You are an inspiration. To quote Vincent van Gogh, "Whoever loves much, performs much, and can accomplish much. And what is done in love is done well." Well done to you, Samantha Goodwin.
Good morning. I am Dorothy Rich. I am here to present the Drama Awards for my baby brother, Candler Budd. This year, the Theater Award goes to Matthew Morenzi. If Matthew could please come down. To read what Mr. Budd wrote about Matthew, Matthew's growth as an actor over the past few years has been phenomenal, especially this year when he played Dr. Watson in Baskerville, a Sherlock Holmes mystery. If you have not seen it, see it. It's on YouTube. He was amazing. I truly hope he continues to be involved in the theater because he has quite the talent. He is one of a kind. For our musical theater award, if Isabel Siegel could please come down. Isabella has been the MVP for the Grove Theater Company. She has helped in countless ways on stage and backstage. She played multiple roles, male, female, and sheep, in Baskerville, a Sherlock Holmes mystery. Did I mention, if you have not seen it, see it. It is on YouTube. She brought depth and nuance to every role she played. She also sang beautifully in our spring show, 90s Mixtape. She will be missed.
Good morning. My name is Loretta Norton. Sorry, hold on. And I'll be presenting the award for music today. There was no way to pick just one winner because these two young men play best when they're together. So for that reason, I'm happy to give the music award today to Sam Lewis and John Cummins. John and Sam signed up for my instrumental music class in the fall, and I was a little nervous to only have 2 kids in the class, but it turned out to be the greatest experience ever. Most days we played just the 3 of us, 2 drummers, 1 guitarist, really weird combination, but we made it work, and I think we made it a lot of fun. At least it was for me. It was sick. And some days, I don't think they know this, but some days when we were playing, I would think, this is my job, and it's not a job, it's not work. It was the most fun I've had all year, and I'm not gonna cry because I just had my eyelashes done and I can't get them wet. And I'm inspired by these boys and their drive to play and produce music together, and I am so thankful that I now have 2 people to call on anytime I need someone to jam with. Today for Sam, I have a vinyl of Snarky Puppy's most famous album, We Like It Here, because this was a band where Sam and I usually could agree that we both liked it. So, Sam? There's not a drum set in there, sorry. And for John, I have a copy of jazz pianist Kenny Werner's book, Effortless Mastery. Yes. And John, if playing music or practicing ever starts to feel like a drag or a chore, this is the cure. I promise. I appreciate it. I'm so proud of you both, and I'm really sad you're not going to be here next year, but I'm excited for all the things you're going to do. So thank you for a great year.
I'm here to present the Science Award. Will Banks Coggin come on down? Should be no surprise to anyone that Banks has excelled in the science classroom over these past 4 years at Heritage. I had the pleasure of teaching Banks in AP Physics last year as a junior, a very challenging class, and Banks rose to the top. This year, Banks has been top of his class in AP Chemistry. Mr. Bryant told me that this year he's learned that he needs to put in a little extra time in preparing for his lectures to make sure that everything is perfect, because if it wasn't, Banks would undoubtedly catch him on it and let him know, always in a kind way, I'm sure. Banks, I know that I'll definitely miss you having you in my classes, but I know Heritage will also miss having you around as a person. Thank you for your hard work, and we all look forward to seeing what the future has in store for you. Congratulations.
Good morning. I'm Richard Gardner, representing the Social Studies Department, and I'd like to ask Mr. Bo Martin to return to the stage another time. Bo has been an academic star in the AP classes of economics and government, AP psychology, a number of other social studies, but Bo matches his love for social studies as an academic pursuit with his social consciousness. And he is a gentleman, he's generous, mannered, encouraging. He was our host of our community time, our co-host with David Browning all year round. And last year, single-handedly, Bo used his social studies skills to found from the ground up the debate team for Heritage School, and he's a vicious debater. I've debated him personally a couple times. I believe it was the Electoral College or something along those lines. He's chosen a good field, philosophy. I was a philosophy major. It doesn't pay off real well, but it's you can, but you'd be a great philosopher, and you have been for me already. So I want to, on behalf of all my colleagues who were all very, very fond of your skills and your participation, your performance in their classes, on behalf of Ms. Marchman, Coach Stevens, Coach Watts, and of the late Don Brown, to present you the award for the social studies, and we'd like for you to enjoy this $50 gift card to a local restaurant and sit around and philosophize as you wish. So, thanks, Don.
Hello again. I've been asked to present the Computer Science Department Award this year. Could Cecile Abbott please make her way to the stage? Cecile is the one and only person in AP Computer Science this year who never missed a single point on a test or a project. Not one single point in an AP level class. She brought creativity and a cross-discipline approach to the apps she created in class. For example, she incorporated her love of foreign languages when she wrote an app to teach people how to say the numbers 0 through 10 in French and in German. Also, Cecile did an amazing job putting together our senior slideshow this year. The experience has inspired her to try to create an app to streamline the process for next year. This has shown a maturity and skill and critical thinking that Cecile is able to apply to what she's learning in one class to another class or another part of her life. Cecile's a member of the Tech Club, a group of upper school students who help teachers with technical issues. She worked with quite a few teachers throughout the year, helping with the class website or with Teams or other audiovisual issues. She helps other students with tech support and computer programming projects as well. Cecile, I understand you want to pursue both computer science and French in college, so this gift includes some techie gadgets that may help you in your coding endeavors. Congratulations on being the Computer Science Department Award winner for 2021. We look forward to seeing what you create in the future.
At this time, I'd like to invite Donna Doherty to the stage. She is going to present the Carolyn and Guy Arnold Scholarship and the Hamilton C. Arnold Award.
Good morning. Seniors, congratulations. I taught some of you in kindergarten. You've made it. Enjoy the next 4 years, every minute of it. I'm so proud of you. My name is Donna Doherty. It is my pleasure to have been asked by the Arnold family to give 2 awards on their behalf. I've loved the Arnolds since my childhood. I have fond memories of Miss Carolyn and Mr. Guy coming to every sporting event. Mr. Guy and my father would sit together and watch Guy Jr. and Kirby and my brother play. Both of the men would sit together and shout coaching advice, embarrassing all the boys. Miss Carolyn would nod and smile, the ultimate Southern lady. I would like for Mamie Smith and Wyatt Anderson to come up, please. The first award is the Carolyn and Guy Arnold Scholarship. The scholarship is given to outstanding high school students who live the mission of the Heritage School: mind, body, spirit, and camaraderie. This year's recipients are both multi-sport athletes, maintain high GPAs, and participate in clubs and activities on campus. We are proud of how they represent the Heritage School. This year's recipients of the Guy and Carolyn Arnold Scholarship are Mamie Smith and Wyatt Anderson. Congratulations, and it's well-deserved. The second award that I'll present on behalf of the Arnold family is the Hamilton C. Arnold Award, named after Guy Jr. and Kirby's grandfather. Mr. Hamilton was an outstanding businessman, a community leader, and a great family man. While at Georgia Tech, he was a student athlete. He played baseball and managed the football team under the legendary John Heisman. This award is given annually to an outstanding athlete. This year's recipient is Banks Coggin. While he makes his way to the stage, I'll read what some of his coaches and teachers have said. Banks took 10 AP classes, along with multivariable calculus. He is our star student for the highest SAT score and our valedictorian for the class of 2021. Wow. Banks also played on the state varsity championship basketball team. He took second in region in doubles tennis. Banks is the ultimate example of a student athlete, and I know Mr. Hamilton would be so proud. Congratulations, Banks.
Good morning, Heritage. My name is Mike Exner. I'm a former educator, 38 years in science. My last 8 years of teaching was here at the Heritage School. Very wonderful experience I had here teaching. Since then, 6 years ago, I joined the Kiwanis Club, and we're a part of the Noonan Kiwanis Club, which there are 4 in the county. We are the one that puts on the Coweta County Fair. We returned $90,000 to the community, except for last year. We had problems with last year. Anyway, we present over $16,000 to high school scholarships to the community, and like I said earlier, $90,000 to over 40 different nonprofit organizations in the county. I would like to, I am honored to present this year's Kiwanis Scholarship to Chloe Hutcherson. I understand Chloe is a Key Club member, and that's part of what the Kiwanis Club sponsors.
It's my honor to present the Wellesley College Book Award to Maddie Pardue. Wellesley College is a prestigious women's college in Boston, Massachusetts. It's my honor to present this award in honor of my late grandmother, Helen Marchman, who's a graduate of Wellesley College. The Wellesley Book Award honors young women who have been top scholars in high school, as well as talented performers in extracurricular areas. The Book Award program recognizes young women who have excelled while allowing them to become better acquainted with Wellesley College. These young women should be chosen for their intelligence, check. Determination, check. Motivation and achievement, check, check. Most importantly, however, they should be the academic leaders in their schools. Wellesley's rich history of women who have demonstrated excellence in the classroom and in personal achievements. And Maddie, I think you're very deserving of this award, so congratulations. Sorry, forgot. I'll be there in a second, Maddie. So it's also my privilege this year to present the Faculty Inspiration Awards. I'm trying not to get emotional as Mr. Brown usually presents these. So each year, the faculty pick one senior boy and one senior girl to receive this award, and it's my honor to present these awards to John Cummins and Simran Kutawala. The Faculty Inspiration Award is given each year to a student who, through their dedication of learning, have inspired the faculty to work harder, which is a good thing, and to learn more to become better teachers. And I can't think of two more deserving recipients than John and Simran. I had the privilege of teaching John this year in AP Physics. I cannot tell you how many times we got off on tangents after one of John's famous what-if questions, the king of what-if. I had to finally a couple times say, John, enough what-ifs, we have things to do. But John, you have incredible curiosity that's contagious and it's inspiring, especially in the science classroom. Even back in 7th grade, I remember that same curiosity. I learned a whole lot this year just because of your questions and curiosity. I'd have to say, I'd get back to you on that one. In reality, I'd have to go look up the answer or try to study myself. Simran, I also had the privilege of teaching this year in physics. Simran is just about the perfect student. As Ms. Brooke put it, she's best described as a selfless self-starter. Not only is Simran incredibly bright, but she's also incredibly hardworking. What I love most about Simran as a student is although she made excellent grades, I never felt like grades were the end result that she was looking for. That was not her primary motivation. She's a learner. And it's students like you guys that make us want to be better teachers. So on behalf of the upper school faculty, thank you, John, thank you, Simran, for helping us become better teachers. Congratulations.
My name is Kim Arnold. I'm the SGA faculty sponsor. Our job through the year is to plan activities, the pre-Jubilee activities, homecoming, Halloween, Christmas capers, the Easter egg hunt, and prom. Back in August, when this year started, Kristen said, with COVID, our motto is flexibility. We're going to go day by day through the year. Well, I would definitely say that SGA has been flexible this year. We would plan an activity, we'd have to change it. We'd plan something else, it would get canceled. I mean, this went on and on and on. But we made lemonade out of lemons this year. So I appreciate all their hard work. It was a great year, and I mean, with the COVID, it just, I mean, we did it great. SGA has 2 representatives from each class, so I'd like to tell you who those are. Our freshman representatives were Susan Grayton Pass and Sunny Durham. Our sophomores were Henry Wilgus and Reese Palakis. Our juniors were Max Pendergrass and Ella Thornton, and our seniors were Andrew Rich and Simran Kutawala. And our officers were Jenna Patel, secretary, Grant Augustine was our treasurer, vice president was Bo Martin, and David, if you'll come on up to the stage, Our president was David Browning. I couldn't be more proud of all of these students. Without them, our activities throughout the year would not happen. They spent many, many days planning with me and coming to meetings and redoing things. So at this time, I would like to present the gavel to David for all his leadership and hard work. Thank you, David. Thank you, Steve.
At this time, I'd like to welcome former Board Chair Otis Jones to present the Coweta Sports Hall of Fame Scholarship.
Good morning. The Coweta Sports Hall of Fame Johnny Brown Scholarship is presented each year to a student athlete in honor of the longtime sports editor of the Noonan Times-Herald. Johnny covered high school sports for more than 50 years, and it was his wisdom and efforts that led to the formation of our local Sports Hall of Fame. Since 2007, over $50,000 in scholarships have been awarded. The recipient receives a $1,000 scholarship to the college or university of his or her choice and is invited to attend the Sports Hall of Fame induction banquet and ceremony held annually in February. I am proud to present this year's recipient of the Coweta County Sports Hall of Fame Johnny Brown Scholarship to an outstanding student athlete, Miss Haley Bracey. Haley will be playing softball at Fort Valley State.
It is my honor this morning to award the Chip Conley Scholarship on behalf of his family. Chip graduated from Heritage in 1976. His sister, Sally Love, and I graduated 2 years later in 1978. At that time, our upper school had fewer than 30 students in the entire upper school. We were all close friends, and many of us remain so today. Chip was my friend. We all loved Chip. He was the all-around nice guy. We had a Sadie Hawkins dance where the girls got to invite the guys to be their date. And all the girls in my class, of course, except Sally Love, got together and drew straws to see who would get to take Chip. Well, Mary Frances won, and we all kind of secretly wished that she would get sick so one of us could take her place and let Chip be our date. Chip was a quiet leader. He was a multi-sport athlete and an avid fisherman. He was at Wynn's Pond every weekend fishing. He studied hard for his good grades. He attended Mercer and graduated. He had been accepted to pharmacy school and was looking so forward to that before his death. I'm pleased to announce Rachel Henson as the recipient of this scholarship. Rachel, would you please come up? Rachel has been at Heritage since lower school. She challenges herself in the classroom and has maintained good grades throughout high school. Rachel is a member of the softball and basketball teams. She's thought of by her classmates as a great friend. Rachel does not go with the crowd, but instead respectfully speaks her mind and people listen. Rachel, Chip would be so proud of you, as am I and his family. Thank you. We'll find the award later.
Good morning again. Today I'll be presenting a scholarship that is given in honor of Rob Davis, a former Heritage student and teacher. Rob was a fourth grade teacher at Heritage, but he was all heart an Army man. You would see his fourth graders standing up straight, walking in a line to lunch together, his troops following him. When he was here at Heritage as a teacher, he was called away to serve in Iraq during the Gulf War, leaving his family, his children, and his students behind for 2 years. The Parents Club at that time instituted a scholarship in his honor. The Robert Davis Scholarship is given annually to a senior who possesses the qualities of citizenship, patriotism, and is an overall extremely hard worker. Rob was and continues to be an example to all Heritage students of the qualities for which this award is given. This award goes to David White. I was very excited to be able to give this award to David because he is just a very special young man to me. As a student, David is a diligent worker, doing what needs to be done to improve his understanding. When I taught David, I can't see through I'm misty. When I taught David, I saw he was not concerned so much with what everybody else was doing in the classroom. He would do what he needed to do to prepare. He would come in and ask questions, work and rework problems, and always was a joy in the classroom. David is what we should all be as citizens of our community and country. He is driven to do what is right because it is what is right, not because of any recognition. David is a loyal friend and not afraid of hard work. As a part of the FCA leadership team and a leader on the football and baseball teams, he consistently puts others in front of himself and is a natural servant. Imagine what this world would be like if we had many more David Whites. Congratulations.
Good morning. I'm Dean Henson. I'm here to award the Tyler Henson Memorial Scholarship and the Heartfelt Foundation Scholarship in memory of Tyler. The Tyler Henson Memorial Scholarship was created in memory of Tyler Henson and is awarded to a rising senior. Tyler was a student here at the Heritage School from 2010 to 2013. Tyler's passion was football, but he also played baseball, basketball, and threw the shot put for the track team. As involved in sports as he was, Tyler was also very active in the Spanish and Key clubs. This scholarship is awarded to a well-rounded student who maintains a B average and participates in at least 2 sports and is active in 1 club. This year's recipient of the Tyler Henson Memorial Scholarship is Emily Bedell. The Heartfelt Foundation is a nonprofit organization created by Bruce, Selena, and Micah and Mark Frazier to support local families. The scholarship is awarded to a deserving senior that maintains a B average, participates in at least 2 sports, and is very active in 1 club. The 2021 recipient of the Heartfelt Foundation Scholarship is David Browning.
Good morning. My name is Erin Jansen, and I'm Mr. Don Brown's daughter. And I'm honored to be here today to present for the first time the Don Brown Memorial Scholarship. There will be a disclaimer, I am not an eloquent speaker like my dad. There's a story where we were at church and they had asked us to speak together, and our bishop called us a dynamic duo. And I was like, oh, whoa, hold on, I'm not as good as my dad. So when I went up and spoke, I said, well, I'm the Robin, he's the Batman, okay? So I gave my talk, and then Dad got up to the podium, and he introduces himself. My name is Mr. Brown, not Mr. Brown, Brother Brown. He starts telling him about himself, and then he just stops talking. And then he goes, in the worst Christian Bale impression I have ever heard, he goes, and I'm Batman. When my siblings and I decided to establish the scholarship in honor of Dad, there was no question of what the criteria would be. Dad was a true historian, educator, scholar. Dad's love of learning was evident every day, always researching any topic, whether it was the Trojan War, Instant Pot recipes, or how to trap armadillos. He caught 4. Dad was always learning. Even though learning and history are major parts of Dad's life, he was so much more than that. He had so much wisdom, always giving advice in the form of a question, a lover of music and basketball, and a gentle giant always willing to give a helping hand. Dad was also in tune in any situation, which was good and bad, could always tell if we needed a calming phone call, a visit from Grandpa, or one of his famous bear hugs. He had a caring and thoughtful soul, led quietly, and was always up for one of your senior pranks. My favorite was when his office was wrapped in Christmas wrapping paper. I'm not sure if you guys are aware of this, but he took pictures of all the pranks, and he sent them to us. I think every year it would impress him to see what you would come up with that was different from the years past. He valued integrity, loyalty, and people who thought outside the box. So when picking the recipient, that's just what we were looking for, not just a history buff. And I would not be Mr. Brown's daughter if I didn't do things just a little bit different. So, first criteria, number 1, someone who could lead, whether it was vocally or quietly. Check. This person has the confidence not only to stand in front of their peers, shares not only their struggles, but things that they have learned. Someone who's not only willing to give advice, but allows others to gain from their experiences. Number 2, an inquisitive mind. Check. This person has learned skills and non-traditional methods to succeed to help not only themselves, but others. As a student, things did not come as easily, but this person's curiosity and eagerness to be their best was evident daily to faculty. 3, a love of history. Check. To quote the recommendation, this person's ability to share with a group will be a strength as they strive to be a history teacher. This person has known for some time that education was going to be in their future. This person has always been interested in history, but the faculty at Heritage helped encourage the passion. This person was studying Dad as a master teacher as much as they were studying the history. It reminded us of how Dad would approach any situation, sitting there quietly, learning, understanding all aspects of what was in front of him. Number 4, a gentle giant. Check. Now, I see all you sitting over there, no one's as tall as Dad, but in their own right, a giant. The faculty noted times that this person would express interest in not only ways to give back to the school, but to the community that they love. The recommendation detailed a story of attending church where the pastor was talking of helping homeless at night, especially when it was cold. This person took the initiative to go and talk to the pastor on their own to see how they could help. This again reminded us of Dad, as one of the center parts of his heart was service. To quote the recommendation from the faculty, this person was a perfect choice for the scholarship. They do things for the love of learning and make the school better for others. Don would have been proud to have this scholarship go to this person. I'm going to say that again for the recipient. Don would have been proud to have this scholarship go to this person. And for me, there's no other better reason for our choice. Our hope is that this person not only succeeds in whatever path he or she may choose, but realizes that no matter what path it is, they are a true part and example of Dad's amazing legacy, not just in the classroom, but in their everyday life. The last thing I would like to say, not only to the recipient of the scholarship, but to the graduating class of 2021, is the same thing that our dad said to all of us on our high school graduations. Wherever you go, whatever you choose to do, always remember who you are. It will be the one thing you will always have with you. Also, always call your mom back. So, how about this? I'm honored and pleased to announce, for the first time ever, the recipient of the Don Brown Memorial Scholarship. Congratulations to McKenna Hatfield. Sorry, I have to hug her.
It's hard to go after that. Will Grant Augustine, Jalen Cunanan, and Joshua Soberano please come to the stage? Each year, the University of Georgia, in conjunction with the State Department of Education, awards Georgia Certificate of Merit Scholars across the state of Georgia in recognition of outstanding scholarship achievement throughout the first 3 years of high school. To qualify for this prestigious award, students must rank in the top 5% of their junior class and be enrolled in a college preparatory curriculum. Please congratulate our winners from the Heritage School for 2021 in no particular order, Grant, Jalen, and Joshua. Congratulations. They mailed you your certificates. They were safe and mailed them their certificates. So, will Haley Bracey please come to the stage? Established by the Atlanta Journal in 1927, the AJC Cup goes to the best all-around senior at each high school in the metro Atlanta area. The recipient is chosen by the school's faculty on the basis of scholarship, leadership, and participation in school and community activities. The AJC Cup is given to a student whose actions have demonstrated a steadfast commitment to the success of the school program and who has proven to be an exemplary role model for his or her peers. Haley Bracey excels in all of the qualifications. She is a scholar. She chose to take 2 math and 3 science classes in her senior year alone to help prepare her for the rigor of a pre-vet curriculum. Additionally, she took an online AP Spanish class, dual enrollment pre-cal on top of the pre-cal that she was taking here at Heritage, all while maintaining great grades. Haley is a leader. She excels on the softball field as a player and as captain, managing her time through travel ball and late night practices. She never once used athletics as an excuse to not get her work completed, instead showing grit and drive on the field and in the classroom. This year, she also stepped in to play basketball and was awarded Female Athlete of the Year last week at the Hawkspies. Haley serves others. Haley performed community service through Archinettes, is an athletic trainer for a football program, the senior class vice president, and has left a lasting legacy with the school as co-founder of the community council. While never the loudest in the room, Haley speaks up and steps up whenever she sees a need. She is a respected scholar, athlete, leader, and community member. Congratulations to our AJC Cup winner, Haley Bracey.
It is my pleasure to announce Trey Wheat, who's going to present the Rachel Marie Hamill Award.
Good morning. Could I have David Browning to join me on stage, please? The Rachel Marie Hamill Award is presented each year in memory of 2012 Heritage graduate Rachel Hamill, who passed away unexpectedly in July 2014 while a student at the University of Georgia. This award is given to a senior who best reflects the qualities we loved most about Rachel: her selflessness, her kindness to others, a positive attitude, and a joyful contribution to the school. Rachel lived her life courageously with the utmost dignity and class. She was able to find beauty in everyday life and always managed to smile even in the face of adversity. She touched the lives of so many, including my own, and is so fondly missed. This year's recipient is someone who brings joy to the Heritage family while adding a little comic relief, which was especially needed during the rough year we all experienced. And just like Rachel, David is a caring individual who finds the good in each person he meets. As a member of the class of 2012 and a close friend to Rachel, I am proud to present the Rachel Marie Hamill Award to David Browning. Congratulations. No problem.
Good morning. It is my pleasure to announce the high honors and Jefferson Cups for each grade level, 5th through 12th grade. For high honors, a student must achieve a 95 or above grade point average in all academic courses. For 5th and 6th grade, that includes math, science, social studies, and English. In 7th and 8th grade, foreign language is added into that. And in upper school, it is all of their academic courses. The Jefferson Cup goes to the highest GPA of each class. And this year, our High Honor Award winners will be streaming from home until we get to the senior class, of course. But they will be watching from home, and our Jefferson Cup winners have been invited today. So Jefferson Cup, when your name is announced, please make your way to the stage. For High Honors for 5th grade, Caitlin Paige Brinley, Jenny Elizabeth Jane Cotton, Danielle Vesa Hudson, Noah Joseph Canianthra, Mason Stephen Mormon, Lila Ann Smith, Tyson Reese Walker, Stella Caroline Yule, and the Jefferson Cup for 5th grade goes to Lila Ann Smith. For 6th grade, the high honors go to Elaine Elizabeth Abbott, Harper Adeline Bear, Lily Grace Bomar, Reagan Ashley Brown, Gavin Lorenzo Charisma, Lily Marie Downs, Henry Chambliss Drake, Bryce Violet Edmondson, Anna Marie Fortner, Evie Reese Matthews, Georgia Ann Tollison, and Samuel Bronson Watts. The Jefferson Cup for 6th grade goes to Evie Reese Matthews. For 7th grade, high honors go to Elena Rose Alba, Henry Archer Coggin, Tyson Reed Hamaker, Liam Andrew Coatheimer, Jessica Lauren Lee, Rory Alistair Isdell Lee. Angelo Leonardo Oliveira, Jr. Chase Anderson Treadwell. And the Jefferson Cup goes to Chase Anderson Treadwell. High honors for 8th grade goes to Nolan Miles Alba, Sydney Lee Fortner, Nora Catherine Lang, Gavin Alston Miles, Sophia Christina Siegel, Ethan Gabriel Simmons, Hannah Grace Smith, Vivian Francis Sweat, Annalise Schuyler Tuttle, Elizabeth Claire Walker, Sophia Lynn Watroba, Addison McKinley Yule. And the Jefferson Cup for the 8th grade goes to Sophia Lynn Watroba. Middle school, you may be seated. All right. Congratulations. For 9th grade, high honors go to Marin Amelia Bender, Mason Robert Bollinger, Mallory Isabella Booth, Sarah Catherine Cushing, Peter Alexander Durham Jr., Brianna Burdette Eckert, Elise Marie Canianthra, Samuel Christian Knight, Aiden Joseph Kotheimer, Molly Elizabeth Marsh, Vaughn Irving Murphy, Susan Grayton Pass, Aaron Pham, Peyton K. Ryan, Thomas Hampton Scoggins, Maxwell Hunter Skidmore, David Santiago Soberano, and Matthew Alexander Tverdick. With a tie in the 9th grade class for Jefferson Cup, the Jefferson Cup goes to Sarah Catherine Cushing and Susan Grayton Pass. For 10th grade, high honors go to Omar Mohammed Iyad Abdullah, Micah Adam Alba, Jack Patterson Butler, Jamal Clayton Chandler Fuller, Ava Grace Shortigan, Ellis Edwin Coggin, Elizabeth Lucille Davis, Chloe Isabella Dooley, Lauren Sean Johnson, Lindy Fernan Johnston, Alexandria Elaine Knight, Catherine Marie Lilly, Mackenzie Aaron Miko, Reese Sophia Palekos, Lindsay Michaela Rasnick, Adam Roy Richards, Andy Elizabeth Scruggs, and Henry Butler Wilgus. And the Jefferson Cup for 10th grade goes to Adam Richards. For 11th grade, high honors go to Cecile Amanda Abbott, Lillian Wellborn Arnold, Joseph Grant Augustine, Emily Elizabeth Bedell, William Truman Kaiser Bishop, Sanders Thomas Black, Jalen Louise Corpus Cunanan, Rachel Danielle Henson, Sydney Elise Jordan, Christian Timothy Lauder, Noah Joseph Meyer, Michaela Ann Miko, Martha Bell Moody, Madeline Hope Pardue, Maximus Leva Pendergrass, Leah McClendon Rhodes, Brianne Lynn Sandman, Kiernan Gregory Skelly, Joshua Santiago Soberano, Hayla Grace Spence, and Ella Claire Thornton. And the Jefferson Cup for 11th grade goes to Joseph Grant Augustine. For 12th grade high honors, you can make your way to the stage. Haley Selena Bracy. David Todd Browning, Jr. Worthington Allen Burkhart. James Williams Chapman. Banks Mansour Kagan. John Parks Cummins. Allison Faye Decker. Thomas Guilford Gray III. Chloe Blue Hutcherson. Cadence Simone Jennings. Simran Abid Kutliwala. Samuel Oliver Lewis. Bo Hamilton Martin. Samuel Aaron Moore. James Thomas Morenzi. Jenna Vijay Patel. Andrew Thomas Rich. Genevieve Claire Richards. Maggie Lynn Rivers. Nathan Wayne Rotlisberger. Isabella Audubon Siegel. Julia Kate Smolinski. Lucas Aaron Stoffel. And David James White. And the Jefferson Cup for the senior class goes to Jenna Vijay Patel. Congratulations to all the high honors and Jefferson Cup winners for this year. Congrats, seniors. Y'all can exit this way.
I am honored to announce the Omni Award nominees for this year. In order to be nominated by a faculty member for an Omni Award, students must be a junior or senior and embody the following qualities: setting a good example for others, showing compassion for others, exhibiting high academic standards, participating in school activities, and being most representative of all for which the Heritage School stands. I'll read nominees, juniors, and seniors first, and then I will announce the winners. Junior nominees, Grant Augustine. I'm sorry, boy and girl nominees, not junior or senior. Boy nominees, Grant Augustine, David Browning, Banks Coggin, John Cummins, Bo Martin, Max Pendergrast, Andrew Rich, Kiernan Skelly. Girls, Cecile Abbott, Lily Arnold, Haley Bracey, Chloe Hutcherson, Cadence Jennings, Simran Kudawala, Michaela Miko, Genevieve Richards. And the winners of the Omni Cup this year, Bo Martin and Genevieve Richards. Before we finish up, I'm going to remind you that graduation practice, look at me, my friends, 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock, don't be late. 1 o'clock at school. We'll see you on the football field at 1 o'clock. Graduation is tonight at 8:30, also on the football field. There are 2 sets of tickets. I believe your students are going to be getting those tickets today to give to you. So some will be lawn seats and some will be stadium seats. So we will take care of that. And at this time, I'd like to invite Sophia Grace to the stage.
O heritage, to thee we raise our voices true. O heritage, to thee our reverence is due. Honor, love, and loyalty we all express to thee. Proud of thee, O heritage, we will forever be.
Let us pray. Dear God, thank you for bringing us all together today. Thank you for allowing each one of us to be a part of the Heritage School and for guiding us through this difficult school year. Thank you for the founders of the Heritage School who were able to give us the opportunity to learn at a place we love. We thank you for the fair, honest, and passionate teachers at the Heritage School, especially Mr. Don Brown. We thank you for giving so many students, including myself, the opportunity to know him and to learn from him. Thank you for the students that we can call our friends and for the family we are able to call ourselves at the Heritage School. As this school year comes to an end, we ask that you protect each one of us and continue to guide us. In your name we pray. Amen.
That concludes our Honors Day celebration. I'm thinking about what time, friends? 1 o'clock, yes, 1 o'clock.